This video is made possible by the following mad lads. All their awesome gear they supplied to me can be checked out in the description below. Hey guys, I have done one Kart 100 race, so I am now a karting expert boy here. And welcome back to Kartcraft for another video. So of course, in typical Jimmy fashion, a few days after I made my latest video on Kartcraft, there was a new update for the game which brought us a whole new kart to play with. And as you can probably guess by the guy rotating slowly in front of me, that kart is the KZ kart, or to plebs like you and me, a shifter kart. So like the last kart we drove, this thing's a 125, but the difference being is that, well, it has gears as implied in the name shifter kart. We have a shifter on the right hand side of the wheel where my driver's hand is at the moment, also a clutch on the left there. This thing has 6 forward gears and also has brakes on both the rear and the front axle, as opposed to the last kart we drove which just had brakes on the rear. And that basically means two things. First of all, you can just race these a lot more aggressively and drive them a lot more aggressively than the other kart that we drove before. And they're a lot quicker. This thing is geared to about 90 miles an hour and it will reach that top speed basically as quick as I can shift. It really is incredibly fast in a straight line. And speaking of shifting, if you'll just shift your eyes down to the foot cam where you can see my lovely granddad slippers, when I'm shifting up I have to lift off the throttle, change gear, then get back on again. If I try and change gear with my foot flat like that, it just won't shift up and I'll be stuck bouncing off the rev limiter. These guys are kind of exposing how long it takes me to do the intros sometimes, because I'm just moving further and further away. I'm not really sure what's happening here, to be honest. But let's get to the race. The race is going to be a 9-lap race here at the ASMP circuit. Don't know what that stands for, to be honest, but it's a very fun, very fast flowing circuit which suits this kart down to the ground. You might notice the game looks a bit better as well. That's because I had a bit of a tip from the guys over at Kartcraft with my direct drive wheel, just to change the, I think the skipping of the updates to the wheel. I changed that a little bit. My game is running tons better now, which means it might actually look nice for you guys, so win-win. Anyway, let's go get punted. So then, here we are on board in our KZ shifter kart for 9 laps here at the ASMP circuit. Let's see how we do. There's the green. And up towards T1 for the first time. This is a bit of a scary one through here because the AI can do some odd things, so I'm going to give him a little bit of space. I still get tagged on the way through. First hairpin as I get launched from the inside by Mr. Remo in front. Now, you might have already seen what our drinking game is, but I'll explain it. Oh my word, the drinking game. Come on lads, be nice. The drinking game for today's video is every time I miss an upshift, and there'll be plenty of them, take a shot. Don't hold me responsible for any illness that comes because of it though. Right on the back of the guy in front and then getting a bit up the rear as well. Very aggressive racing in Kartcraft. If you're off the power in the wrong place, you will be ended. Over the crest there, guys on the inside trying to make it work, holding 5th gear. Then down to the last corner. Trying not to slide the kart too much, but it's very tricky when you're trying to get on the power quickly. Down the T1, up to T1 I should say, over the crest, a little bit of a lift over there because you can catch air as I almost did, as I actually did there. Trying to focus on getting my shifting done as quick as I can, but you're just seeing how, I guess, brutal these karts are. They're so quick. On the curb, oh that would be scary. Tip again, right up to 90 miles an hour. Trying to smoothen the braking a little bit, then be softer on the exit. So easy to get this thing sideways on the exit. You just lose time doing that. Same with the misshift. This section's a lot of fun, but you've got to be careful in this transition here. Very easy to go wide onto that exit curb. 6th gear for a second. And you just machine gun down through the gears. Kind of sitting in the middle of the pack right now. Not much I can really do about that. Let's see if we can do something about it. Over the top. There you go. Nice run over there. A little bit of a break over the crest there. Nose heavy. Guy must have a big head like me. Doing alright with missed shifts so far. Usually I'm a lot worse than this, but I'm sure that will get worse as we go on. There's one. You see how quick this thing accelerates. My about the inside here, Mr. Lammers locking up on the way in, but sending it through. Firm but fair, I'd say. Where's my audio gone? There it is. Audio's for the week anyway. Oh, bit distracted there by the blip of audio, but we're still good. After a quick reminder, this game is still in early access, so weird stuff like that does happen occasionally. Hopefully it's fixed soon. Oh, I have to get right off the power there, or risk running into the back of the guy in front and just spinning myself out. I've got some okay pace though. Let's just get some clean laps in. Another missed shift. See how much I'm having to get off the power. I think you have to get off the power 100% for it to engage. Any throttle at all won't go in. That's what she said. Take the place back. Nice, didn't miss a shift. So bumpy over the top here. Sliding over the apex, the guys on my right. Just about hanging out to the right there. It's an intense experience, this. It's a lot harder to drive for me than the other car I drove. Oh my word, that would have just been a spine breaker. I've got to remember to get off the power there a bit. This is where I'm glad it's a sim, I think. I'm working up a sweat driving this thing. I really am. I'm glad I'm wearing the Grandad shoes for feet ventilation. I'll be inside there, so we're up into P4 now. Can we grab a podium, I wonder, from this race? I heard someone behind me going off. Oh, hitting the curb. Oh, there's instant in front. Oh, wow. And I find myself up into second place with a few laps to go. First place is a long way up the road, though. 6-7 seconds, so we'll see what we can do to catch him. See if I can get some good laps in now. Easy over there, Jimmy. You know what happens. Soft on the power. Back on the power. There you go. Just try not to get on the power. There's a very much a limit. When the power comes in, you can hear it. It's just no noise and suddenly lots of noise. Oh, okay. I'm not sure we're gaining. I'm doing my best though. This thing is such a monster. Oh, a bit too wide there. We're so tempted to carry the speed over there, but it being off camber, the car just goes the other way. I'm losing a bit of time on that last corner there. There you go, much better for a T1. Soft over there. Keep third through here. Smooth, there you go. She's a faster one. Didn't miss the gear. Gained a bit of time there as well. PB through the first sector. Now we're rocking it. Now we're going. Let's go. Dab of the brakes. Get the nose in. There it is. Just using the brakes to rotate the car. As you would. In the real thing, there's another missed shift. We gained a second that lap, but it's not going to be enough at this rate. It's got to be more. Whoa! Wow, that's what happens when you go over the jump too high. Reverse me! No! No! Okay, we're back in it. Oh, it was going so well. Damn it. It's so difficult to go over that jump. You have to slow down. It's just not... Slowing down's awful. No one likes slowing down. But it really cost me there. Oh, okay. Bit wide there. See if we can do something in this last part of this lap. I know I can probably send the move down into the last corner if I'm feeling brave. Oh, run up behind the guy. Shift up! Coming on to the last lap now. Oh my word, this is intense. Oh, contact from behind as I was slow down the hill. Come on. Oh no, sideways. I've got the speed here. There you go. I'll be inside. Oh, a little bit too much wind from the way in, but I clouted him in mid-corner. Sorry, lads. We karting now. Bart Price wins it, and I can't see where I'm bloody going. Bart, damn it. Last corner, the guy's all over me. Oh, no, wide. Let's get me a drag. Don't miss a shift now. Drag to the line, then we come home. Just off the podium in P4. Woohoo! That is fun. That is a lot of fun. I drove terribly in that race. Just I mean, you guys know, you watched it. But that was awesome. This thing feels like it has so much potential in it. You can see where I've got slightly different gear in there to the rest of the guys and still not managing to come away with a win there or even a podium. But the brutality of it, you're always one hand off the wheel to shift. I mean, I know I'm using this today because I'm a bit sore after the Club 100 stuff, but you're always focusing on shifting and making sure your foot is all the way off the power when you're shifting. If you're on it, even just 10%, it just won't go into gear. And that's like a second where you're just buzzing a limiter and the guy behind's coming up and it causes a crash or you just lose time. So, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. Really fun. And again, same thing with this. It's really fun getting to drive these cars, but I just wish there were more places to drive them at. And hopefully that'll come out in the future of Kartcraft. But guys, that's a free update for Kartcraft, by the way. So if you have the game, go enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. If you enjoyed me being terrible at driving these karts, then feel free to hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, then hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be made notified of future videos like this and future streams. As always, a massive, massive thank you to my sponsors and to my patrons for making this my job. I'm very, very fortunate and very happy for that. And cheers to the guys at Kartcraft for helping me make the game run a bit better. Take care. Have an awesome day. See you next time.